Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from HSTV, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy S9. This is in the black color and it's just the standard model. This is my personal phone, so I hope that I can give you a nice in-depth review on this, and I hope that we can look at ways in which you can use this phone to its maximum power and why you should buy it and why you shouldn't buy it. So let's get straight onto it. Alright, so let's look at the outside of the phone first. At a first glance, you can see that it is very slim, lightweight, and in your hand it doesn't feel too blocky or too heavy either. Let's start on the back of the phone here. There's been some changes. So the fingerprint sensor has been moved to under the camera now rather than beside, which was previously seen on the S8, which is a great new update because I know a lot of people were quite annoyed by that. The camera has also had some changes with two cameras now. We have one 12 megapixel speed dual camera and then another 12 megapixel speed dual telephoto camera. So really nice and some improved photos that you can take on there. Now moving on to the side of the phone, we have the power button. The bottom of the phone, we have the headphone jack. We've got the C cable charging port, and we also have speakers at the bottom as well. At the top you can see we have another set of speakers as well as the front camera. On the top here we've got dual SIM, so two SIMs can be put in at the same time. That's nice. And then we've got volume buttons and we've got the Bixby button. So all in all, a nice sleek phone, no button at the front. Really nice, and you'll be able to see the borders in a minute. The screen size is slightly bigger than the S8. It is now 5.8 inches and the Plus is around 6.2, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I'm not too sure. So I think it's now time to move into why this phone is really worth it. Alright, so there are actually 4 ways that you can turn on your phone. So at the back here you can use the fingerprint sensor. You can either use the iris scanner, you can use the power button, and you can also just tap here and it will open up like that. Now let's get into the screen of this, and we'll put this all the way up to full brightness so you can really see what this is about. And then let's go into the phone. Right, so inside the phone here, I can show you how quick it is. This is the 4GB RAM plus 64GB of storage. An SD card can be put in here. It's got a 3000 mAh battery, so it should last you quite a while. And forgot to say at the start, it's also water resistant, IP68. Alright, with all the spec out the way, let's go and see how quickly it can respond. So let's just open up a few apps here. We've got clock, let's go back, got calendar, got calculator, got camera opening up as well. So you can see it's very quick, and if we drag down here you can see some of the features that are included in the Android version 9. You can see that we've got music share, we've got smart view, we've also got this call and text on other devices feature. Oh, also this is edged as well. And you can see that the border isn't too large, slightly larger on the top there, and even that's been minimized in the new Galaxy S10. Go and watch that video now so you can see what the difference is, and there will be another video coming soon as well with the S9 and S10 compared. This has Dolby Atmos speakers, so really nice sound all over, and we'll go into the detail of the sound in a minute. So overall, a very fast phone, you can see. No problems whatsoever, and I've been using this pretty much since it came out, so almost 2 years now. Never had issues with storage, never had issues with it slowing down. Very quick processor, and yes, I think it will be useful just to go into the settings for a minute and just show you what else there is. Lots of other features here that I'm sure we all like to explore. Device care is a feature as well. You can go and see your battery, you can see your storage, you can see your memory, security, and you can manage your phone's features from here, which is really nice and handy. Other than that, I think there's not really been any other changes to the normal Android. Playing games on it is really fun as well. Display is brilliant. And I've never had issues with it slowing down or crashing or anything like that. Charging time is really good as well. Alright, I think that we should go into the camera and see what's happening there. Alright, so we are into the camera and there are plenty of features that we can explore here, and I think we can make a whole video on them, but I'll just go over some of the main ones. So we're in photo mode right now, and rear photo, and there's some different options that we could choose. So we can have a wide selfie, we could have a slow motion video, we could, by clicking Pro here, we can actually use this almost as a DSLR camera and really tone the settings to exactly how we want them for more advanced photographers out there. And in such a small device, it's great to see so many settings. In video as well, we've got really nice options, and I think that actually we can go into settings to see the real resolutions. So for picture size, we have these options right here, 12 megapixel, lovely. And then front picture size, we've got aspect ratios right there, which is also really nice, which is 5.2 megapixel. So keep that in mind. I think it's a lot more upgraded on the S10 model. Videos, we have the maximum resolution that we can record in is Ultra HD 60 FPS, which is brilliant. So nice 4K videos in there. You also have the option of Ultra HD, or as we call it, 4K 30 FPS, or you can go for QHD or Full HD depending on your preference. That's for the rear video size. Now for the front video size, the maximum you can go to is unfortunately only QHD at 30 FPS. You can't record in 4K in the front video. However, in the S10, this is something that's been upgraded. So if that's a big problem for you, maybe you should go and check out the S10. However, all of the other options are pretty much the same as its big brother, the S10. We've got tracking autofocus, we've got grid lines, we've got shooting methods, lots of settings that we could go into. Now, I think it would be useful just to show you some of the photos taken with this phone so you get an idea of what it's capable of doing. So enjoy that. Alright, so hopefully you like those photos. I think that now it's time to go into sound, so let's just find Google Play Music. We've got it right here. Let's just play the Over the Horizon, the Samsung brand music. I'll turn the volume up all the way to full, just like that, and let's go and see how this is. And if we move on to a slightly more exciting part of the song, you can hear sort of more of the capability. And you can see that the sound is brilliant with the Dolby Atmos speakers. There's no doubt that you'll be able to hear this whether you're watching YouTube or Netflix, no problems at all. And of course you have the headphone jack if you really want to plug in headphones, also Bluetooth if you want wireless headphones, but it's really nice to see that you have all these options available for sound. And I think that the sound, it goes all around the phone, and I don't see that the sound could really get any better. So yeah, that was the sound. And let's move on to the concluding messages that I have with this phone. So I think that overall this is a really nice phone, especially with the S10 out now. I think that because the price has come down, you really do get your money's worth, and I don't see anything wrong with this phone. As I say, I've been using this for almost 2 years now, and I've had no issues with it whatsoever. Really nice to see some changes from the S8 model, such as the fingerprint sensor now being underneath the camera. Nice processor updates as well. Nice to see that we've actually got a headphone jack still, and I don't see how we wouldn't have, but apparently other brands and newer phones don't seem to be having them, so it's nice to still have that option available. Remember that this is a premium phone, so if you were buying this you would get the AKG headphones with it as well, which is quite nice. Cameras have been updated as well. You can see we've got 2 cameras, dual cameras up here. We've got flash as well. Nice design overall, and I think that this is something that's definitely worth looking into if you're interested. If you want a full list of spec, or if you want to purchase this phone, click on the links in the description. And I hope that this review has been helpful for you. Please do subscribe and like this video. I would really appreciate it. This video is not sponsored by Samsung in any way, so it would be really nice of you if you could give me some support on that. Thank you very much, and stay tuned till next time.